hotels, and we're gonna be traveling in the transportation that they are providing us. And none of that transportation has a trailer, okay? So if we were all to bring 2 suitcases, there's no way all of us and all the stuff is gonna fit. So if you can, we're gonna go through the packing list and we'll talk about what you're gonna need and what you're not gonna need. But try to think about how can you get it put into a carry-on bag. Here's the good news, you can do a carry-on bag and you can have a personal item. So when I went to Ecuador, I got all my clothes in the carry-on bag and I carried a few extra things in my backpack. Backpack fits under the seat, carry-on goes on top, and it was enough stuff, okay? So try to, and here's the good news, your kids also get a carry-on. Okay, so for those of you who are smaller kids, you've got extra space to pack things. You guys will just be you guys, okay?
What size?
That's what you guys, it's easy.
As long as it fits in an overhead, so I think that's like a 22 inch or something.
22, I think is
Cause
the
like
max.
Frontier
Yeah.
and like Frontier
Yeah.
and Legion are super strict.
American,
It is
okay.
smaller than
Do you wanna
normal.
look up, I think it's,
That's
I
why
think
I
it's
took a
American.
picture of it. It's
So-
on American.
So you just said that you took a backpack and carry on.
Yep.
You can do both.
A backpack was my personal item.
Yeah.
Now, if your backpack is this big and it's a camping backpack, it's not gonna count.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about like a school bag backpack, but I can still fit, yeah.
22 by
22 by like
14 by
14, yeah, okay. So 22 inch suitcase. You can, so, and then also with that, be careful with your bathroom supplies and all, because you are gonna be held to the liquids, because everything's going on the plane. So if it's too much liquid, they're gonna toss it, okay?
Yeah.
So again, everybody packs small things, okay? Yep.
What time do we have to be at the?
And we're
Oh,
going
sorry.
right there now. Yep, I'm gonna tell you.
Headed for it.
I wanted to, yeah, so how many of you love mornings?
Oh,
I
yeah!
think the Holy Spirit is very active in the morning with a cup of coffee. So your flight is 6:22 a.m. We are gonna arrive at the airport by 4:30 a.m. Okay? We want, I know it's
So
early.
it makes your bones chill.
It does, but the wonderful thing is, by the time we get there, by the time we meet up, by the time we go through security, we get settled at our gate, we can get a cup of coffee and just start the conversations. It's just gonna be good, and I just don't want anybody, like, if you get a flat tire, there's time.
Yeah.
You know, if you lose something, there's time. But if we're running late, then there's not gonna be time, and that's just gonna be that. So 4:30 is gonna be our meeting time. We're gonna meet, we're gonna be going to Tampa International, so downstairs where American Airlines is, we'll all meet there, and then we'll head upstairs together, okay? Jonathan and I will probably check in 1, maybe 2 bags
Yep.
for the supplies, but then we'll all go upstairs together and we'll ride the tram over to our gate and all of that, okay? Good so far?
Okay, so
Okay.
4:30 we're meeting at
4:30, American Airlines.
Airlines.
Yep,
Check-in counter.
yep, yep, and I'll
So
have my
we're not
phone.
checking.
You don't,
in
no,
anything.
no, but we
We're
will
meeting
just,
there.
that'll
Yeah,
be
you
where
still
we
have to
meet.
show it, like,
Yep.
you still have to
Yeah,
do,
bring
like,
your
check-in
ID and your
process.
passport.
Yep, bring your ID and bring your passport,
Do
yeah.
we don't have to go through, yeah.
Not until we,
On the other side.
yeah,
If it's anything like it was last time, I went to Nicaragua, we should be able to use a little kiosk to check in, to get your tickets printed and everything.
Yep.
But if they've changed that, then you may have to wait in line, because international travel, you still have to show your passport.
And we don't know, if the desk doesn't open till 5, then we're gonna stand there and be the first ones in line, if that's what we have to do. So, but we would rather get there as a team early enough to be able to be the first ones through, get settled, and everybody get on the plane at the same time, okay? Yes,
So normally when I fly, I check in 24 hours before my flight.
okay.
We're not doing that?
You can't do that with international flights.
That's what I was
okay.
just gonna say, I don't think you can.
I don't fly international.
Yep,
And then I also have TSA. Does that help me out this day?
I think it does. If you go to, okay, when
So
you
I'm already
go to
pre-checked.
American Airlines,
Yeah,
you can look up your flight, okay?
yeah,
You're gonna put in your last name and the DJVEUQ, okay? That's
Right.
our flight code. And then you can edit your information that's in there, and it may, I was just looking at
but
it.
can I stay with the group and get through TSA?
Yeah, and then we'll all meet at the gate.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
If
You'll be fine.
anything, you can call, because I think
Yeah.
when we went to Ecuador, a
Right.
couple of them had to
Call to get their TSA.
And you just give them
Yeah.
the group number
Yeah.
thing.
But the rest of us will all be taking our shoes off and going through security, so it's up to you, whatever you want to
I
do.
may just do that.
Yeah, it's totally up to
Stay with
you.
us, come on.
I'll stay. I'd rather stay with you.
Actually, at that time, we should get through pretty quickly. I'm gonna knock on wood, I'm not superstitious, but we should get through pretty quickly, and so we should get through the same time you do. When we arrive there, David's gonna be there, they're gonna have signs held up saying Orphan Network, Grace Family Church, all of that. So we'll find them, we'll go through customs, we'll do whatever we need to do on that side. We'll have lunch, and then you can see the schedule starting here, okay? So we'll depart for the hotel. We are gonna have dinner with with our guests from Orphan Network, and we check into the Brant Hotel. And really, there's not much more we're gonna do that evening. There is a time change, and it's 2 hours, is that correct? Okay, so they're 2 hours behind, okay? So we're not gonna keep you guys up late Nicaragua time on Sunday night. So like by 8 o'clock, we should all be in our
We'll
rooms,
be
kind of
ready to
settling
go,
in, probably even before that, cause it's an early morning.
Love travel.
So just so you know, that's like the first day, there's no expectations, okay? It's at dinner and have fun, and it's gonna be exciting, and I think we're all gonna sleep really well.
Pastor Angela, you're on a roll. I'll just mention, just to put a bug in everyone's,
Yep.
just remember, there's a document that we will all have to sign on the plane.
Yep.
And it's simple, as long as we're just not sleeping through the whole flight. We just have to make sure we sign it before we get to Nicaragua, so we can, bring it out and give it to them when we come out.
Yes,
You tracking with me on that one?
yep.
Um,
It is the document, so it's the document, that we have to put the hotel that we're gonna be staying at, and we're gonna let them know that we're a tourist, okay? So if you guys don't have it already, from that email, I would just open the email up on your phone, take a picture of it, have it on your phone so that you can copy that information when we're on the plane. If you don't have it, don't worry, I'll put it in the WhatsApp so everybody will have it prior to us getting on the plane, okay? Yeah,
So they
Okay.
go around on the airplane and do a piece of paper?
yeah, we're gonna fill it out. Right, and then we'll get to a few more of those other things, but then the rest of the schedule is on here. Do you guys want me to walk through it with you, or are you good? You can read, okay? So, okay, so we'll just get it like there. So the first day then, we're gonna get up, have breakfast, and we head out to our first, location, which is Pastora Esperanza's church.
Yes.
Now Sunday morning, we are not working that service, we get to go and be a part of that church service. They had asked us with our clothing to dress modestly, but not as casually as perhaps we do here. So he had suggested, like a dress or pants for ladies, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's a little bit more than what we showed up when we went to Ecuador. So I went online and I bought myself a t-shirt dress, and that's what I'm gonna wear that first day. So as long as you have pants or something light, and I don't feel like you have to bring special shoes, I'm still gonna wear sneakers, but I'm just gonna talk to the ladies for a minute, because sometimes a dress means jewelry and shoes and all of that. You can still be casual, you can still wear pants, okay? Whatever you're comfortable in, you're gonna be in those clothes all day, okay? Gentlemen, same thing, pants and a shirt, okay? Well, obviously pants and a shirt, but like, it doesn't have to be a button down, it's a tie or anything, but we just wanna respect their customs, they're not as casual as we are. So no neck, no shirt tie, but he said like a pullover shirt, right?
Yeah, like a normal t-shirt, that's like
Yeah.
just kind of, just like a nice one, that's
Yeah.
not ratty, it's
Yeah.
gonna, I think it'll be fine for them.
Yeah, okay, sound good. So church the first day, well, we check in, we have lunch, we go to their church. One of the things we are gonna do that day, which I absolutely love, is we're gonna do we'll do the service at our church, and then we're gonna do photos of the families. So what David was telling us was many of his families do not have a family picture. And so we are bringing the supplies to actually be able to take their picture, print it, and then we have picture frames that we're going to give them and bless them with, and that's gonna kind of be our gift to them. So I think they're in that box, yep. Yep, so they're gonna be 4x6 pictures, and he was like, that's perfect, it's gonna be wonderful. So that's just kind of a fun thing we're gonna get
That's
to
so-
do.
Hey, guys, how cool is that?
I know,
Giving the
right?
family their first family portrait.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just
That's
is.
wild.
I mean, it's beyond, like, because we have 12,000 photos on our phone, and so we don't think about how special it's gonna be for them to stick a picture on their dining table with their family, or